My name is Seth Bani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this.
Alright guys, so go with me to Photoshop. Let's start with today's tutorial. So you click on create new, and then you use this particular dimensions. Set here to 2000 pixels, here to 2000 pixels, here to 72, here to RGB. Click over here and set it to color black, and then let's call it Go Flyer. And then I'll click on create. Then also I'll go to view and I'll go to new guide layout, and then I'll click here, set here to 2, set here to 2, and I'll click on OK. Sweet. Now the next thing you are going to do is let's bring our image over there and drag it like that. I want you to resize it. Okay, so you can see that it's 4 boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want it to be just here. I just need it just here. Great. And then I will duplicate it again. The one underneath it, I will resize it to hit there. And then I'll give this one a mask. And then click on my brush. Make sure here is soft round brush, hardness to 0, and then the opacity to 100, the flow 100. Here's color black. If you don't know how to mask, please go to my playlist, look for the shorts, and then look for a particular video called masking. It will help you understand it better. It's I think a 30 seconds video. Okay, just mask it like that. Just mask it like that. Okay, so something like this is quite great. I think this is blended nicely. Now this to Control E to merge both of them. Now I want you to go here and choose click over here, choose healing brush 2, and let's see, let's increase the size a little bit. Okay, all right, let's click here, and then just select around here. Okay, and then just mask it, or let's just click over there. Okay, so click over here, increase the size, click over here, and then just do it like that. Click over here, just do it like that. Click over here, okay, so you can see we have successfully cleaned it, but it doesn't look too good. So let's go over here and click for healing brush, and just click on it to try and then blend it as well. Okay, so I think you can also, drag it like that. I think this is great. This is great so far. And then let's give it a curve. Okay, and then let's drag this side here. Awesome. Let's also go and then give it an exposure, and let's drag this one all the way here. 2.8 something. That's quite great. Now I'm doing this because I'm going to put a text on it. I want the text to stand out. Okay, let's increase the brush, and then let's mask this side. Sorry, let's pick our brush tool and let's increase it. Then let's mask this side. Awesome. If possible, let's bring this side also into it. So this side. Alright, let's put everything in a folder. Let's Control Alt Shift E to merge everything into one. Let's right click it and then convert to Smart Object. Alright, now I want you to go to Filter, and I want you to go to Filter Gallery. I want you to go over here and select Watercolor. Also click over here and select Fit to View so that we can see everything clearly. I want you to set the brush detail to 6. And then I also want you to set the intensity to 1 and then the texture to also 1 and click on OK. Now I'm going to have a dark color like this. I think this is great so far for us to use. Alright, let's start with our theme. Type over here and then come and pick welcome. And then just paste it there, welcome. I also would like you to drag this somewhere here. Okay, so that all our text is left aligned. Let's go over here to click on left aligned. Now we are going to use a particular font called Adine. Let's see. All right, so Adine Kenberg, that is it. We are setting it to regular here, and then the font size, let's use 395. Awesome. Let's also make sure it is color white here, and then the tracking over here is 0. And then also let's make sure this is not there, something like this. Let's see. All right, so let's drag it all the way here. Now we are going to reposition it well later on. Let's bring service first. Let's see how the service will be and how we'll position the rest. Now with service, we are going to use Niagara Solid. Alright, so we're going to use this one. Great. And we're going to set it to regular. We are going to set the font size to 604. Awesome. And then the tracking, let's make sure it's together. So let's use -60. Great. I think it's together. Maybe it's too much together. Let's see. It's too much together. Let's set here to bold, and let's see. Let's go back and let's see where the mistake is. Let's take this one off. Let's see. Let's make it -40. Let's see this one too. Okay, so -40 it is. Maybe yours -30, -60 is going to work. Let's turn it up. Now I want you to give it a mask. Click on your brush to go and pick a hard brush. Alright, now reduce the size a little bit. I want us to mask this eye over here. That's the dot over there. We need to mask it. And then let's drag the welcome here. Awesome. Now let's duplicate service and let's drag it down. I want us to delete the mask and let's go here and let's pick freshers. And then let's come and paste it here. Awesome. Now let's make it caps. And then also for the freshers, I want us to set the font size to 487. Great. And then I also want us to set the tracking to let's leave it at -40. And then let's come here, let's see. No, we don't want it like that. Let's leave it like that. And then let's also make it white, and that's all. Now let's drag it up. Let's drag it up till it touches it a little bit. Okay, so I think that's great. Okay, now I like this so far. Let's type here too, and let's pick 4. Let's paste it there. Now let's go and use Monique script. Alright, here to regular, then here to 220. Awesome. Let's click on this, make sure it's not caps. Also, let's leave it at -40. Click on your move tool and drag it somewhere here. Awesome. But then we can't see it clearly. We need to give it a particular color. So let's click over here and let's give it F9 C4 35. Great. Still we can't see it quite well. And so let's double click here, and then let's go to stroke, and let's set the figure to 4 here, outside here, normal here, 100 over here as well. And then let's click over here, let's give it 21, 23, 31, and click on OK, and then OK. Now it stands out a little bit. I want us to duplicate it, and then the one underneath it, click here, and then clear layer style, then double click it again, and then this time let's go to drop shadow, and then let's see that we can see it well over here. Now we are going to use multiply over here. We are going to set it to color black here. The opacity, let's set it all the way to 67, and then let's also make sure the angle is 23. Okay, so this time it blows it over here, the shadow is cast behind it. All right, and then let's set here to 18, set here to 19, let's set here to 46, and that is it. Let's see, I like the way it's there nicely. Let's hit it, and then okay, let's give it a mask. All right, now there are some portions I don't want the shadow to show, and that is this area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my brush tool, I'm going to pick my soft round brush, and then I'm going to mask it. I'm going to mask here. All right, so I think this is great. I think this is great so far. Okay, also I think we need to add, I don't like the way the light is over here. There's too much light over here, so I'll bring my exposure again, and then I'll boost it here a little bit, or something like that. Let's go here, let's see, multiply, and then let's click on Control I to hide it. Right, now let's increase it. Let's set the opacity here to 48, and just make sure here is color white. Choose your brush and then click here to add some over there, so I think this is great. Let's drag it here too, if possible. Let's drag it here as well, just a little bit in there like that. All right, so this is great. We could also put this and this together and drag it, and then drag it into the group over there. Let's call it BG. Awesome. Now let's call this, and this. Let's call it theme. I think we are done with that. Let's start with our date. Let's type over here, and then let's pick this, and then let's paste it over there. Nice. Now let's open it, and then let's go and look for Montserrat. Where is Montserrat? There's it. Let's pick Montserrat, and then let's go set here to regular, set here to 92, and then let's set here to -60. Let's see how it's gonna be like. Awesome. Click over here to make it bolder, and then let's give it a particular color, 04061B. I know we can't see it quite well. Let's bring our rulers, let's drag it here, let's zoom in, and then let's pick our rectangular tool, and then let's draw a rectangle around it. Shouldn't be too big. Okay, drag our rectangular beneath it, double click here, and let's pick a particular color, F9, C4, 3, 5, a yellowish color, and then let's make sure it is quite, a little bit distance like this is good. Let's just make sure the 17 falls within the middle of the rectangle on both sides, or on all sides. It's in the middle of it. All right, now let's scroll down, and then let's type over here as well, and let's pick the time, and let's paste it there. click over here and let's choose color white, and let's push it somewhere here. All right, great. Now I want us to go to our character, and then we are still using Montserrat, we are still using regular, we are still using 92 for the font size, minus 60 for the tracking. We are still using bold over here. Now I want us to right click here, select this part of it, click here and choose yellow here. Great. Now this part of it, I want you to select it, click over here and choose light. Awesome. And that is it. Now I also want you to duplicate it again and drag it down, and then I want you to pick Great Hall because that's the venue. Paste it over there, and then let's go here. We are still going to use Montserrat, still regular. Let's decrease the size to 63. Awesome. And then let's give it 0 over here to give you some good spacing. Let's also make it quite bold over here. Click over here, let's make it color white, and then let's drag it up a little bit somewhere here. Let's go here and then let's pick the location sign or icon, enter, and then let's come and drag it and put it somewhere here. Now I want us to double click it. Let's go to color overlay, click over here, come and pick the yellow color here, and then click on OK, and then OK. Awesome. Sweet. Drag it in a little bit. Let's call it location. Let's call this and this. Let's drag this and this also in there as well. Let's call this date and time. Now location, let's drag location down a little bit more. Sweet. Let's zoom out and let's see. But I think this is great. I think this is great so far. So now let's type over here, and then let's come and pick our details for the logo, copy, and then paste there. And then let's click over here, let's change the color to color white. Awesome. Now let's work on the details. Let's set here to Montserrat, let's set here to regular, let's set here to 42, and then the tracking, let's set it to minus 60, and then also let's click over here to make it quite bold, and then let's set the color to color white. Let's go here to the leading, let's set it to 40.61, enter. All right, and then let's drag it somewhere here. But before we even do that, let's pick the logo itself, drag it there, and then drag it somewhere here. Hold shift and then resize it. Let's see. I think that is quite good. Zoom in. Okay. All right. Now let's bring it down here. Awesome. And then let's bring this into the middle of it. I think we should still resize it a little bit. Drag it somewhere here. And then drag this closer to it. Alright, let's see how it looks like in general. One more thing, let's put this in a folder or a group. Let's call it logo. Let's come over here to gradient map, and then click over here, double click here. Let's set here to 130E18. Let's put it here. Click over here. Let's set it to A66C72. And then I want you to click here. Set it to 663844. Click on OK. And then over here, I want you to double click here, set it to FB CD, CD. Click OK, and I want you to click here. I want you to set it to E9, V1, V0. Click on OK, and click on OK. Now go over here, set it to soft light. Alright, and then I want you to reduce the opacity a little bit. So you can leave the opacity to around between 50 to 70. And then I think the location should come down a little bit more. And then perhaps the date and the time should also come down a little bit more. Alright, so guys, if you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. I love you all guys. See you in the next tutorial. Peace.